Someone walks into the room. Your eyebrows jump up. You didn't decide that. A tiny automatic flash, and theirs flashed back. You just said hello, without a single word. Now look in a mirror. 2 thin strips of hair. They look useless. You can shave them off tonight. But those 2 strips might be the reason your species is still here. And the Neanderthals aren't. Ask most people what eyebrows are for, and they'll say one thing: sweat. And they're half right. Arched and angled just so, they catch sweat and rain and steer it out to the sides, away from your eyes. Try sprinting without them. Salt runs straight in. Your vision blurs. For a hunter chasing food across an open plain, that was worth having. But here's the problem with that answer. If eyebrows were only tiny gutters, evolution already had a cheaper fix. A simple ridge of bone does the same job, and for millions of years, that's exactly what our ancestors had. Picture a skull called Cobway 1. It belonged to Homo heidelbergensis, a human ancestor from more than 200,000 years ago. Above the eyes sits a thick shelf of bone, a permanent, jutting brow. Every one of our ancient relatives wore one. For decades, scientists assumed it was structural, bone to fill the gap where a flat skull meets the eye sockets, or a brace against the force of chewing. Sensible guesses. Both turned out to be wrong. In 2018, a team at the University of York put that skull into 3D engineering software. They shaved the ridge down virtually, then tested it. The ridge did almost nothing for chewing. It braced almost nothing. It was far larger than any physical job could explain. So why grow all that expensive bone? Their answer flips the whole story. The ridge wasn't a support beam, it was a billboard. A giant brow is a permanent facial expression, a fixed glare of dominance you can never switch off. Imagine a face locked into looking angry, forever, no matter what you feel. And somewhere on the road to modern humans, we traded it away. The heavy bone shrank, the forehead lifted and went vertical. And on that smooth new canvas sat something no ridge could ever manage: eyebrows that move. Think about what movement buys you. A ridge can only glare, but mobile brows flash surprise. They crumple in sympathy. They arch in doubt. They flick up to say hello. That last one is stranger than it sounds. An Austrian scientist named Eibl-Eibesfeldt traveled the world with a camera. Samoa, Papua, Europe, the Kalahari Desert. Everywhere he pointed the lens, he caught the same split-second move. 2 eyebrows shooting up for about 1/5 of a second. The instant people recognized each other. He called it the Eyebrow Flash, a silent "I see you," and nobody had to teach it. It's wired into every culture on Earth. Now the part that should genuinely unsettle you. Your eyebrows may carry more of your face than your eyes do. In 2003, researchers at MIT took photos of 50 famous faces, Nixon among them, and digitally erased features. Delete the eyes, and people still knew the face about 60% of the time. Delete the eyebrows instead, and recognition collapsed to 46%. 2 little strips of hair held more of someone's identity than their eyes. This is running under your conversations right now. While you talk, your brows work a second channel, agreeing, doubting, questioning, faster than any word leaves your mouth. It's so automatic that when you jam it, things break. People whose foreheads are frozen by Botox read other people's emotions slightly worse. Numb the signal, and you lose a piece of the conversation. And this is where the Neanderthals come back. They lived alongside us, strong and clever, with heavy brows of their own. We survived. They didn't. The York team's argument is quietly radical. A face that could send 100 small signals could build bigger, friendlier networks than a face that could only threaten. Cooperation outlasted intimidation. The soft brow beat the hard one. So the next time your eyebrows leap up on their own, remember what they replaced: a slab of bone that could only ever warn people off. We gave it up for something that could ask, agree, forgive, and spot a friend across a crowded room. You don't have eyebrows in spite of evolution. You have them because a face that could talk beat a face that could only glare.
Check out this video next and subscribe here so you never miss a new one.